We're in this country when people were protesting, when there was no need to protest under Jonathan. Where are those protesters? Have they died? Where are they? So why are we saying it should not be in vain? Jonathan increased fuel from 87 naira to 120, and people were protesting in this country. And when it was 900, they were not protesting. Are they dead? So why are we saying it should not be in vain? People protested when naira was 180, and when it was 1,500, they're not protesting. Are they dead? So let's not say it should not be in vain. I spoke a few days ago, and people said I'm demarketing Nigeria. When is truth being demarketed? One bank has just shown that 75% of Nigerians in rural areas are poor. Is one bank demarketing Nigeria? UNICEF 2 days ago released that Nigeria now have over 2 million malnourished children, the second highest in the world. Are they demarketing Nigeria? Let's face the reality. Their labor is in vain. We have a country now that is not democratic. We are not a democratic country. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Is the election that happened in Edo, is it democratic? Just the last election in Edo is the most undemocratic election. Everybody knows who won that election.
WOTO-WOTO. The fear of P2B is the beginning of wisdom. P2B is not this type of person that likes to insult people or that likes to talk down on people. But whenever Mr. P2B opens his mouth to respond or to reply your comments, he will start by calling you his elder brother or his younger brother. Know that you are finished. When Jonathan was there as president, they carried out a protest called Occupied Nigeria, which include President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former President Muhammadu Buhari, Omoyele Sowore, Adams Oshiomole, Femi Falana, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, and so on. All of them protested just because Jonathan increased pump price, I think from 85 to 120. The present APC government, including Pastor Enoch Adeboye of the Redeemed Church of God, all of them came out to protest. They called it Occupy Nigeria. And today what is happening? Fuel is over 900 naira. How much is naira to dollar? Everything has skyrocketed. But we are yet to see the likes of Wale Soyinka, Femi Falana, Omoyele Sowore, Adams Oshiomole, former President Muhammadu Buhari, and even Tinubu. Nobody is talking. But we are all quick enough to come out to campaign against Jonathan. In fact, in addition, they were also carrying a casket of Jonathan when they were protesting. Thank God, P2B is now responding and replying them. Una know P2B now. He also used that opportunity to reply Sanwolu. P2B was, I think, in John Hopkins' program in the United States of America. He was talking about the present condition of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Before he could say Jack, people that he is not talking to, people like Sanwolu, was attacking P2B in Lagos. But why was he attacking Mr. P2B? Was Mr. P2B lying? Or they wanted Mr. P2B to defend what happened in Chicago? P2B cannot do that. Now, let me allow you to hear what P2B have to say. P2B gave it to them, WOTO-WOTO. Listen to him.
Obi, but we call him P2B.
Your Excellencies and our dear Father, Your Excellency and my dear elder brother Jonathan, let me respectfully stand on all due and existing protocols. Where do we start talking of our dear Father Clark? for somebody like me who had just been part of this 2023 election. He lived a life of courage, a life of sacrifice, a life of justice, a life that is valued. But most importantly, he's continued living that life to the end. I listened to my brother Mike when he talked about, may the labor of our heroes past not be in vain. I'm sorry, I'm happy that Jaragowan is here, and I'm happy that Jonathan is here. But I can tell you, their sacrifice is in vain. They've sacrificed for nothing. We're in this country when people were protesting, when there was no need to protest under Jonathan. Where are those protesters? Have they died? Where are they? So why are we saying it should not be in vain? Jonathan increased fuel from 87 naira to 120, and people were protesting in this country. And when it was 900, they were not protesting. Are they dead? So why are we saying it should not be in vain? People protested when naira was 180, and when it was 1,500, they're not protesting. Are they dead? So let's not say it should not be in vain. I spoke a few days ago, and people said I'm demarketing Nigeria. When it's true to be demarketed, one bank has just shown that 75% of Nigerians in rural areas are poor. Is one bank demarketing Nigeria? UNICEF 2 days ago released that Nigeria now have over 2 million malnourished children, the second highest in the world. Are they demarketing Nigeria? Let's face the reality. Their labor is in vain. We have a country now that is not democratic. We are not a democratic country. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Is the election that happened in Edo, is it democratic? Just the last election in Edo is the most undemocratic election. Everybody knows who won that election. So why are we keeping it and saying, let their work not be in vain? It is in vain. So we can start picking the pieces now, because they've destroyed everything people have sacrificed for. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. Above all, Jaragowan sacrificed everything. The country people sacrifice has turned into a crime scene. All we do today is stealing. You know, and we have to do something. All we need to do is live a courageous life. May God Almighty that called him home grant him eternal rest and grant us the courage to look into what our Father lives for and start picking our pieces. May God bless all of you.